Hi, my name is Dan Grice. I'm a real estate and wills lawyer, parent, and I'm running as an independent MLA in the next provincial election, and I hope to have your support. When I knock at the doors, people wonder, what are your qualifications? Well, this is my qualifications. For the last 10 years, I have been a lawyer that I've been working on real estate deals. I work with developers. I work with families to plan up wills and deal with families who've lost a loved one and helping with probate law. I've helped clients set up companies, buy businesses, sell businesses. In short, I have exactly the qualifications that you would think you would want in a politician, someone who actually understands how the law works, somebody who understands when the law changes, how it affects everybody, from business owners to homeowners to people looking to get on the market, how issues with succession planning really make a difference, and how that families who might own a farm or own large businesses are stuck with laws that they cannot easily divide their property amongst their children. My views, my professional life is one thing as well. Beyond my professional life, before going into law, I worked in web design and technology. So I've always been very up to date on how the world is changing, how smartphones and technology has evolved, and how that government needs to learn to use technology for its benefit, to find efficiencies and deliver services more efficiently. I'm also passionate about electoral reform and democracy. I worked as an organizer on 3 electoral reform campaigns in British Columbia, and I've knocked on hundreds and thousands of doors over the last 20 years, talking to people about various issues on electoral reform and understanding how our democracy has failed individuals. As a student, I co-authored a paper with one of Canada's leading professors of intellectual property and technology for Elections Canada. And in it, we looked at how can you get electoral reform online? How can you do online voting in a safe way? I looked at the frameworks. I understand basically how technology can make people's lives better, but also the risk that we need to deal with when we're dealing with technology. I'm also a parent. I've got a family in Chilliwack. My spouse owns a small business, and my kids go to school. So I know firsthand what the issues that kids are facing in the education system. I know firsthand what issues are not issues. When parties talk about the problems with the school systems or curriculum, I know that these individuals have no idea what's actually being taught. They're relying on anecdotes and basically things that really my kids don't face. As a parent, my biggest concerns are not what's being taught, whether my kid might be taught about that gays exist or trans people exist. My concerns is bullying. My concerns is drugs and fentanyl abuse in our schools. My concern is what happens if my daughters go to a party and get raped or sexually assaulted. That is much more of a concern as a parent to me than than whether or not a boy might be running in the children's badminton, girls' badminton match because he never felt he was a boy. And I can understand that some people might feel different about some of these issues. But the reality is, I think we politicians need to focus on the true issues, not petty issues that may, I don't think I like A, or I don't like B. We need people who understand the seriousness that's going on and be able to tackle those. Anyways, with my professional experience, with my activism in the past, with my belief that we can use democratic tools to make government better and politicians more responsive, I think I'm the perfect politician and perfect individual to be your MLA in the next election. My name's Dan Grice. I'm running as an independent because, like you, the political parties, they don't meet my values. They're too left, they're too right, and they're too full of themselves.